on face, foot in mouth. Humble pie for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
It's called the LFA. And despite being a Lexus, it doesn't have many Lexus-y features.
There's no Eat Your Greens hybrid hiding under the bonnet. There's no golf clubs hiding in the boot. It's even got a spoiler. It's the real deal.
And if you're still not convinced that this thing is a supercar, then let me give you some nerdalicious numbers.
552 horsepower.
Same as a Gallardo. 0 to 60, 3.7 seconds.
Same as a Ferrari 599.
Top speed, 202 miles an hour. That's faster than an Aston Martin DBS.
Okay, I think what I need to do here is just find out how that works. Stop. Sport. Ooh, yeah. That I like. Go.
Whoa, that's explosive. It's immediate. There's no waiting for a second, and it's just stop. Wow, going. 150. 170.
Yeah, that's really quite a fast car.
Now, this being a Lexus, you might expect it to be not just a supercar, but a supercar full of immense attention to detail.
You'd be right. 4.8-litre V10, and yet somehow the Lexus boffins have managed to make it only the size of a V8 and as light as a V6. But that's not the most amazing thing about it. No, the most amazing thing is the way it revs.
The engine is so lively, they've had to fit this computer game-style virtual rev counter. Because a normal analog rev counter can't keep pace with how quickly this thing gains and loses revs. And then there's the beautifully nerdy flappy paddle gear change.
The paddle to change up is lighter to use than the paddle to change down, just so you know you're going in the right direction.
Amazing stuff from a company that's never built a supercar before. Which is why they took their sweet time over this one. 9 years, in fact. At first, the body was made of aluminium, but then after years of work, it was deemed too heavy, so it was scrapped, and they began all over again using carbon fiber. Lightness was an obsession. The steering wheel, for example, is also made of carbon fiber. The pedals are milled from a single piece of aluminium. And even the complex Lexus stereo has been on the Atkins.
Geekiness is everywhere here. These mirrors are specially shaped so they funnel air into these air intakes. The designers were so obsessed with good handling that even the water bottle for the windscreen washers is buried somewhere deep down in there next to the petrol tank to try and keep as much of the weight as low as possible and inside the wheelbase, just like an F1 car. And don't be fooled by this gap. That's not shoddy build quality, that's a specially designed intake.
So it's definitely a Lexus, and it definitely looks like a supercar. The question is, does it feel like one?
It's lively! The brakes are ferocious after caning it around this track. No sign of getting tired. There is an initial lead from the front end. It's quite soft feeling. The thing just wallows in, then you can give it a bootful with the rear end. In.
takes absolutely no prisoners. It just spits you out.
Get it right, though, and you'll be laughing.
Oh, yes! There you go.
So there we are. What a turn-up from the librarian of the car world. Which brings me to the obvious question. Would one buy one?
That all depends how much it costs. £50,000, ooh yeah. £100,000, yeah. £150,000, well, it's expensive, but it'll be exclusive.
As it happens, though, the LFA doesn't cost £150,000.
No. The LFA costs £340,000.
That's £130,000 more than a Ferrari 599. For a car that's no faster than a 599.
And you know what? Even at that price, Lexus won't make any money on each one they sell.
What this car is, then, is an engineer's wet dream. It's a brilliant creation, and praise the Lord that it exists. But price-wise, it's on a different planet. And there's another slight issue.
At the end of the day, and here it is, the actual end of the day. Yep, I'm in the Lexus. Oh, God. You'll never get away from that. Will the owner of the £340,000 Lexus move it? Yeah, it's me. Sorry. It just doesn't. It's a Lexus. It just is.